Hi, and thanks for tuning in to find out what's the deal with price differences between Walmart stores in the US and Canada. Canadians have the perception that everything is cheaper in the US, and Americans, who give this any thought at all, think Canadians are being ripped off when they realize how far their American money goes in Canada. Currently, the US dollar is worth about $1.36 in Canada. So, is cross-border shopping worth it? In this video, we're going to compare a range of products from a Walmart store in the United States and one in Canada to see where you can get the best deals. We'll look at everything from bananas to televisions. Of course, there are dozens of reasons why there are price differences between the two countries. Factors like exchange rates. Boring. We'll leave that to the egghead accountants. What you're here for is to show me the money. But before I do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to find out what's the deal on this and a whole lot more. Okay, let's go shopping. We've got a long shopping list to get to, but first, you should know, all prices are based on non-sale items and do not include taxes or deposits or anything like that. Just the base price listed at two different Walmart stores in two different countries. Prices may differ depending on the area you're in and all those egghead factors. So up first, a banana. Yes, that's right, a single banana. At Walmart in the US, you'll pay 27 cents. In Canada, that banana will cost you 35 cents. That's quite a difference. So, is Walmart making a monkey out of Canadians? Let's explore further. And in the end, we'll tally everything up and calculate final totals with the exchange rates. Let's begin. Starting with a 6-pack of Nestle Boost Balanced Nutritional Drink with high protein. In the US, that 6-pack will cost you $11.68. In Canada, the exact same size will set you back $13.97. That's quite a boost in price. Okay, let's check the price of butter. Due to a heavily regulated dairy industry, the price of butter in Canada is a slippery slope. So, for the exact same size and brand, great value, in the US you'll pay $4.18 for a pound. In Canada, the exact same product will cost $5.98. Okay, if one thing has got us sweating, it's the price of deodorant these days. At Walmart in the US, you'll pay $2.47 for this stick of Speed Stick, and in Canada, the exact same size goes for $3.97. Alright, this is kind of loopy, but Kellogg's Fruit Loops at Walmart in the United States, when it's not on sale, goes for $5.48, which works out to 33 cents per ounce for the 470-gram box, whereas in Canada the larger, 480-gram box sells for a penny less, at $5.47, which works out to 32 cents an ounce. So for the same US size box, Canadians would pay approximately $5.44. Wow, something that's actually cheaper in Canada. Call Toucan Sam. Okay, it's time to catch up to our list with some ketchup. We're learning size is a thing between the two countries. In the US at Walmart, the Great Value brand comes in a 907-gram bottle and sells for $1.94. In Canada, that same brand comes in a 1-liter bottle and sells for $3.27, meaning the US pays 21 cents a gram and Canada is caught with ketchup on their hands at 33 cents a gram. So, for the equivalent amount in Canada, you'd pay approximately $2.99. Okay, Canada is going to have to do some serious catching up here. Now, if you'd kindly direct your attention to a box of Kind bars. Once again, we have odd sizing. In the US, a box contains 6 bars. In Canada, that same variety contains 5 bars. So, in the States you'll pay $7.48 a box. In Canada, the price is $7.97, meaning each bar in the US is $1.25. And in Canada, $1.60. So, to buy the US size box in Canada, you'll actually pay $9.60. Not too kind there. Kind bars. Okay, Caesar has been a good boy and earned a treat. Bring on the milk bones. In the US, your best friend will enjoy them for $4.18 for 24 ounces. In Canada, that price is $4.77 for 28 ounces. The equivalent of 17 cents an ounce in both countries. Who's a good boy? And while on the topic of milk, although I doubt there is a single drop in milk bones, there are a few in these 1.5-liter or 52-ounce Fairlife jugs. This, once family essential, sells at the US Walmart for $4.68, and in Canada, the price is $6.58. Wow, a price difference worthy of having a cow over, man. But then, no one said life was fair. Oh wait, I think they did. And what goes better with a tall glass of milk than a stack of Oreo cookies? This American favorite will cost you $4.88 for a 514-gram pack, because that's how you roll with your cookies. In Canada, they don't make packages that size, but a 685-gram pack will set you back $5.78. So, calculating the price per gram, Canada actually wins this round by paying $4.33 for the same size bag as the US. That's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. And if you happen to spill that tall glass of milk, no sense crying over it when you can pick up a bundle of 8 Bounty paper towels for $22.18 in the States, and the exact same size bundle in Canada for $29.97. Okay, on to Pepsi. Cola hits the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Or even better, how about 2 full liters? Yeah, that's a lot, and at Walmart USA, it will cost you $2.48. In Canada, that exact same amount will put you in a sugar coma for $2.67. Notice, sadly, how it's about half the price of milk. Pepsi and Oreos, anyone? Oh, it's supper time and I haven't cooked a thing. Thank goodness for Lost Leader roast chicken, where at Walmart in the States you'll pay $4.97 for a 36-ounce bird, and in Canada you'll pay a lot more at $7.97 for a smaller chicken at 28 ounces. That works out to 14 cents an ounce in the US and 28 cents an ounce in Canada. So, for the same size as a US chicken, Canadians would pay $10.08. Now these prices have really come home to roost. All these price differences seem like a real crock pot slow cooker. You can get one in the US for a cool $19.96 or a frigid $34.98 for the exact same one in Canada. That price difference would put anyone in a lather, and so would this Dove soap for sensitive skin at $15.97 in the States and $16.97 for the exact same amount in Canada. I wash my hands of this whole thing. Okay, things are heating up. Time for some Equate sunscreen. For the exact same size, in the States you'll pay $5.12. In Canada that tube will set you back $8.47. Feel the burn. Okay, just keep smiling. With help from this Colgate Total toothpaste. Again, 2 different countries, 2 different sizes. In the US, a 5.1-ounce tube sells for $3.96, or 77 cents an ounce. In Canada, a smaller 4-ounce tube sells for $4.48 or $1.12 an ounce, meaning in Canada you'd pay about $5.71 for the US size, and that's nothing to smile about. Alright, to take our mind off these prices, let's sit back and watch some television on a TV like this one from Philips. At the US Walmart it will cost you $318. That exact same TV in Canada will set you back $398. Where's the remote? I want to change this channel. I'm feeling as weak as a kitten. Maybe I'm low on iron. Perhaps these Flintstone vitamins will help. I can get this bottle of 90 vitamins in the US for $9.97, which works out to 11 cents per dose. Or I can get this bottle of 60 in Canada for $10.47, or 17 cents per vitamin. So, again, in Canada you'd pay $15.30 for the US size. Is it any wonder I'm feeling faint? And speaking of wonder, and the last item on our list, Wonder Bread at the US Walmart will cost you $2.92. At the Canadian Walmart, you're going to shell out $3.27 for the exact same loaf, give or take a couple grams. That's a lot of bread. Okay, so what are the damages? Well, if you strolled out of Walmart USA with these 20 items, your wallet is $452.77 lighter. Let's check on the Canadian haul. Those 20 items are going to set you back $583.40. That's a difference of $130.63. So, quite obviously Canadians are paying a lot more for their Walmart trips, right? Is Walmart sticking it to Canadians? This is where it gets interesting and a bit more complicated. If you, a Canadian, tried buying these products in the US using your Canadian money, you'd pay $615.77. So, you'd actually pay an extra $32.37 more than you would in Canada for the exact same things in the US. So, no, crossing the border to shop in the US is not worth it. Go home. Turn that around, and if you, an American, crossed the border to Canada and bought the exact same products using American money in Canada, you'd pay $428.97. A savings over what you paid in the US of $23.80. So, yes, cross-border shopping is worth it. But wait a minute. If you're saving $23.80 by buying your stuff in Canada, doesn't that mean Walmart is charging you $22.80 more at home in the US than they charge Canadians if the dollar was at par? Does that mean Walmart is sticking it to Americans? What's most interesting about this is the difference between the American savings and the Canadian payout is only $8.57. So, no, apparently Walmart is not specifically gouging Canadians. Well, except for that roasted chicken. That price is for the birds. So, what are your thoughts? Did you expect this kind of difference? Let us know in the comments. Do you want to see more cross-border shopping comparisons? Let us know which stores you'd like to see profiled. And before we go, if you like this video and want to see more like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. The price is the same in the US and Canada and all over the universe. Free. Thanks for watching.